Hey everyone, it's pixelademanagement here, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I haven't uploaded in like almost 7 months. Of course, I still play Train Sim World 4. I just haven't really been creating much content for the game, but we finally have a new US DLC out, and this one is the Long Island Railroad Commuter. I've been calling it Long Island Railroad 2.0, and I've been seeing a lot of other people calling it that as well. We basically already had Long Island Railroad in the game, and even though it was a pretty fun route, it was dead for the most part, especially in terms of timetable. But now we have a brand new timetable. From the few services that I have completed, it is pretty beefy. Like, there's a lot going on, a lot of services. There actually was a route extension, not from Hicksville on, but down here all the way to Long Beach. And I can't wait to go through and play some scenarios. I want to do the scenarios first, and I already know that I want to do the double duty scenario first. Another thing that I want to mention, the signals on Long Island Railroad were completely redone. It is a little bit of a challenge to learn if you're not familiar with ATC or Access, and due to licensing agreements, the safety systems are actually on at all times. There's no way that you can turn them off, and though a lot of people might be upset about that, honestly, I just see this as a really good time to learn how they work and give yourself a new challenge if you usually just play casually like I do. Most of the time, I have safety systems turned off. The main reason why, because on one of my favorite routes, New York Trenton, they don't work correctly most of the time, and they end up just annoying me, and I get to all my stations late. So I usually just play without them, but well, on this route, you kind of don't have a choice. There is a manual for this, pretty much going over all the aspects, what they mean, what you're going to see in cab, and there are some examples of signal progression. So it's a lot to learn, but in case you don't know, Cactus Juice or Brandon, they actually have a whole stream up kind of going over the signaling. If you're not familiar with it and you want to learn, I definitely recommend that you check out that video. I will have that linked down in the description box below. Before I get into creating any content sitting in the cab of the M7 or the M9 or even the M3, I do want to let you guys know in advance, I'm still learning this stuff. I really don't know most of it. It's definitely a pretty steep learning curve. I'm telling you guys, sit down with it, give it a shot, give yourself some time, try to learn the signaling, the progressions. I think you'll definitely get the hang of it. I've been seeing posts everywhere, especially on the Train Sim World community page, of people that bought this route not knowing that safety systems were turned on, trying to figure out how to turn them off, and of course, wishing they could get refunds. And even though it's unfortunate and it's valid to, play with them off and enjoy playing with them off, I definitely think you should just give it a try. Sit with it, try to learn it, and chances are with time, you will. So rambling aside, let's get into the double duty scenario. They started playing this a little bit on the live stream, but they didn't go too far into it, and now I'm kind of glad because I wanted to experience this all for myself. So let's get back into the game here. Good morning. Due to staff shortage, oh, of course, I missed the dialogue. Your duties as both conductor and brakeman include operating the doors of the train, checking passenger tickets, and assisting the engineer, all while keeping passengers safe. To start, you will need to assist the engineer in bringing the train into service. Head over to the rear cab of the train to get started. One thing that I pointed out when watching the deep dive for this DLC was TOD 4. Like, this route looks so freaking good with, the new and updated lighting and clouds and all of that stuff. Like, it looks fantastic, and it also just runs really good too. I'm really happy that I was finally able to get my system upgraded. I'm on a RTX 4090 now, which is perfect timing. The game is slowly becoming more demanding with time. The timetables are becoming beefier, the lighting and clouds are improving, so I was due for an upgrade. So we have to press the buzzer twice, stay in the rear cab while the train exits the yard. Oh, this is so neat. they had a survey recently where they were talking about the possibility for there being a whole game mode for being a conductor, basically. And I mentioned it in the chat during the live stream, and JD actually said that it was either the highest voted or one of the highest voted. And that gives me a lot of hope. That makes me really excited. I want to see a whole game mode for this because I would probably spend so much time doing this. I just like to have variety when I play this game. I don't want to just do the same thing. Like, I love driving the trains, don't get me wrong, but I want to do other things and have other jobs and other duties in the train universe, you know? So in this mode, you're gonna have to check the passengers' tickets. I'm gonna put the blinds down so that we're able to look through and see. Right now, there's no one on the train because we're leaving the yard and then heading over to the platform. So this will probably take a couple of minutes because we have to pull all the way out. And the speed limit in this section is only 5 miles an hour. So I'm gonna sit down on this chair here. Oh, can I not sit down? I guess not. Oh, I can. Okay, there we go. And then I can switch to the external camera. So we're slowly exiting the yard. It's 6:40 in the morning. The sun's rising behind the clouds. That's just beautiful. Wow. I do have God mode installed, so I'm able to zoom all the way in, which is actually going to come in handy on this route, especially if you're going to need to be seeing, you know, with the signals are displaying far down. I'm using an Xbox controller, so a little wobbly, but I can see all the way down there, all the way down to Island Park. All right, so the switch is set. I'm gonna press the buzzer twice, and now we're gonna begin reversing back towards the platform. Jeez, it's been so long since I've uploaded. I've like forgotten how to make train sim world videos. I'm so used to making content from my other channel. It just feels like a little awkward. You know, I'll get used to it. I usually only like to record when like new, I don't want to say new DLC because there's been a lot of DLC, but new US DLC is released, especially if it's stuff, you know, relating to the Northeast Corridor, which this isn't, but it connects to it, okay? Zone A. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, we're not seeing, you know, the Acellas and the Amtrak trains coming and going from Penn Station going under the East River, but you know, we've got the static stock in the yards, so I guess that's okay, right? It would have been nice to see Amtrak coming and going. All right, the service is now ready for passengers. To start the boarding process, check the platform is clear of any obstructions. Okay, so we have to open the platform side window. This is so cool. We need a whole game mode for this. What they need to do is they need to do basically what they did with free roam and incorporate being a conductor into service mode. So you can be a conductor on any service. Like, talk about replay value. Like, I would want to do that a million times, especially being a conductor on trains and on services that are happening during rush hour. That would be loads of fun. All right, so we have to open up the doors. I am moving so slow. This train is going to be so late, guys. All right, it is important to check the platform before opening and after closing the doors, as well as during the boarding process to make sure everyone gets on and off the train safely. I know that's what we're supposed to do, but I'm probably not gonna look out the window every single time, to be honest. It says wait for the passengers to board, but no one's boarding. So I'm assuming that whoever's boarding has already boarded the train. I cannot stand these outfit combinations. They are atrocious. Like, why are you wearing that lilac hat with that outfit? Come on, like, who's wearing that? I don't know why they updated those passenger outfits to look like that. All right, the service is now ready to depart. Those text things, they go away so quick. Honestly, I'm better off just going and reading them from the message log. All right, so we have to check all doors are clear before closing them. Signal the engineer to depart once all the doors are closed. We have to close our doors, and then we should have to buzz our signal twice. Yep, there we go. And we're pretty much good to go. We should be off. There we go. Oh, I really have to close the window. What if I want to leave it open? You know what? I'm leaving it open. You guys can suck it. All right, so we have to check the tickets of the passengers. Decide if their tickets are valid or not by comparing. Why do you keep going away before I can read it? My God. All right, so we're deciding if their tickets are valid or not by comparing the date and destination on the ticket with today's date and this service's destination. So clearly our destination is New York Penn. So as long as their ticket ends with the New York Penn destination. And as far as the date, it is February 25th, 2019. So let's get going and checking these passengers' tickets. I'm curious as to if I'm gonna have to like run through the train between some of these stations because they're so close together. Like I know that we're gonna have plenty of time between here and the next station because we're going over that bridge at 5 miles an hour, but I don't wanna have to run through the train. Like this is a lot. This makes me dizzy. I wanna just walk like a normal person, you know? I'm also curious as to how they do this in real life. Like, do they actually go through and check your tickets like every single time, or is it just kind of random and by chance? Curious on that one. Seems like everyone's on this side of the consist. All right, sir. February 25th, Penn Station, all good. February 25th, Penn Station, all good for you as well. So far, so good. It'd be pretty neat if you could actually see them getting kicked off the train. I don't know if that's actually implemented or not. 225, Penn Station, all good. This is so cool. Like, I find this like so fun. Like some people probably are not interested in this whatsoever, but it's different, you know, it's something different to do. So far, everyone's honest. You know, I suspect he's not gonna be honest. No, I'm wrong. He's good. Okay, that's it. I got everyone's ticket. I'm not gonna run back. I'm gonna just stay in this side of the cab. Hopefully I can use the switches up here and look out the window up here as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to just get in your face like that, woman. Yeah, I can. Cool. So I guess I can just go to whichever side of the train that I want, depending on what's closer. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't think I'd be able to open that. So am I allowed to just jump out? Like, would this just end everything right now if I did? It doesn't look like I'm allowed to. Probably because the train's moving. I'm gonna put this seat down. And we're gonna sit here and make some conversation with this nice lady. Is this your outfit? Really? Wrangler jeans? Got some dirt on your pants? Doesn't seem appropriate for work, ma'am. Is this what Long Island Railroad engineers wear? We've got some speed, finally. We've cleared the 5 mile an hour section. From this point forward, we might have to be sprinting through the train to check passenger tickets. Can I like control this? No, it's not working. I'm just gonna take control of this, ma'am. No, it doesn't work like that. That's not gonna happen. Also, I've got a new monitor. I'm on ultra wide now. I forget what my resolution is. Let me go check. Yeah, I'm at 3440 by 1440. So I'm gonna be uploading this in 1440p, but ultra wide. So you're gonna have black bars if you're watching this on a widescreen monitor, but it makes for a much more immersive experience playing on ultra wide screen. I can't lie. I really hope that VR is fully implemented at some point. I've been trying out the VR mod and it's nice, but it is so demanding on your PC. Oh my God. Like I'm barely getting like 35, 40 frames per second and I'm putting like my resolution and graphics down to like medium. It's very demanding, but it's so neat. It's so immersive. It truly feels like you're in the cab driving this thing. All right, let's get these doors open. Are you serious? So I can't actually do it here. I have to move to the rear cab. Oh geez, I'm stuck. You guys, I'm stuck. Oh no, that's not good. I can't get out of here? What if okay, I had to sit down. Oh geez. You're telling me I have to run all the way back to the rear cab this whole time? Gosh, this service is gonna be so late. We're gonna be like 30 minutes late to Penn Station at this point, watch. We have arrived at the station. Take note of the door operation procedure as you will not be told again after this point. Okay, so hopefully I should be able to use the other side if I need to. Let's look out the window. All right, it's clear. Let's open the doors. Okay, they were already open because I had opened them on the other side. I'm a little ahead of the game here. All right, we're closing the doors. Sound our buzzer. There we go. Oh my gosh. Bro, I don't need to close the window every single time. Okay, I'm leaving that fucker open. All right, you ain't hiding from me, ma'am. 225 Penn Station. Perfect, thank you. Just making sure there's no one else hiding there behind the wall. All right, we're gonna have to just start running because the train's moving faster, the stations are closer together. So from this point forward, it's gonna be harder. Oh, you have the wrong date. Sorry, this is not valid. Get the hell off my train. Get the hell off my train, thank you. 225 Penn Station, thank you. Gosh, could you imagine having this on the Acela? I feel like I don't go inside the trains enough, but having a full-on conductor mode built into service mode, like I would actually want to be inside the trains more often. I mean, clearly you'd have to be to check the tickets, duh. But I don't know, it'd be fun. It'd be loads of fun. 225 Penn Station, perfect, thank you. Shit, we gotta run. We gotta run, boy. Run, Forrest, run. done. Our next stop is Oceanside. 225 Penn Station. Perfect. Thank you. I'm assuming I've already checked your tickets, and I think there's only one more left. It's you. There we go. 225 Penn Station. All good. All right. I've got everybody. I think. Yeah, I do, because if I didn't, I would have seen a little objective bar. You know what? I kind of want to poke my head out the window. I feel like that'd be more fun. Oh yeah, much more fun. There's Oceanside right up there. And in case you don't know, I learned this from the stream, and also I think from one of Brandon's videos or streams. There's a 40 code right up here before Oceanside, so make sure you're slowing for that before you hit that. Gosh, this playing with the controller is kind of difficult sometimes, but I've grown to really like it because of like the haptic movement and stuff. You know, when you go over the joints, you feel the controller vibrate. I love it. It's very immersive. All right, let's see if we can use the door controls from this side. Just double checking to make sure we got everyone. We did. Perfect. All right, ma'am, I'm about to be all up in your face for a minute. Please don't mind me. Hey, okay, so I can use the controls on this side. Perfect. You getting on, sir? Yes, no, maybe so? Nope, guess not. All right, let's get this thing closed up, sound our buzzer, and check our tickets. Honestly, I should probably just be using mouse and keyboard for this scenario in particular. Like when driving, yeah, I'll use my controller, but probably just be using mouse and keyboard would probably be a hell of a lot easier. 227, wait a minute. 227, wait a minute. I don't know. What is today's date again? Oh, 225. Hold on, I need to make sure. So as long as the date hasn't been exceeded, you can accept that ticket, right? Okay, so it is valid because it goes into the future. Penn Station, valid through 227, so it is valid. Perfect. All right, we gotta start hauling ass because I think the next couple of stations are probably very close together if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, the sounds are so good. So good. Oh, no, ma'am. No, you need to get the hell off this train. Your ticket has expired, baby. New York Penn, 225. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, there weren't many people that got on. Well, that's perfect because we were running out of time anyway. And you know what? We might just control the doors from this cab here. Let's close these up. Buzzer. Let's haul ass. We got one little straggler back here. Yep, just one guy. 225, Penn Station, all good. No more people that way. The rest are this way. These doors keep closing automatically. It's so trippy running through this train and seeing everything outside move. This is so cool. I love this. I'm sorry, but one scenario is just not enough. Like, I should be able to do this on every service that I want. It would be so fun. Oh shit, we're already slowing down. Shit. We gotta go in your hover around. Go in your hover around. 225, Penn Station, all good. Go. I think we got one more left. Oh my gosh, we're barely gonna fucking make it. 225, Penn Station. Okay, we got it. We got everybody. Perfect. It's a platform on which side? Okay, this side. Open up these doors. I think they also said on the stream that it's randomized for who you need to check tickets on. So I guess there is a little bit of replay value with this. I guess it's gonna be different every time. Maybe not the train, maybe not the service, the date, the time, and the weather, but at least, you know, different passengers. That's something, right? Let's go do our thing. Make sure no one's hiding back here. Hello, sir. 225 Penn Station, all good. 225 Penn Station, all good. I also need to be checking the year because what if it says 225, but then it's a previous year? I could be losing points for that because I'm pretty sure I'm gaining points for each person, right? I'm assuming so. 200, 400, 200, 200, 200, 700. Yeah, I'm probably gaining for each person that I check. Oh, you're not hiding from me, ma'am. 225, 19, Penn Station, perfect. And I think we have one more. Oh, you're all the way at the end here, aren't you? Yeah. 225, 19, Penn Station, perfect. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go to this side and wait out. And our platform is on the left side now. Doing a great job, ma'am. I give you a pat on the head. I'm sure you know your signals way better than I do. All right, let's close her up and get going. Good morning, sir. 225, 19, Penn Station, all good, thank you. Valley Stream is next. I think we have even less time for this one, so we gotta haul ass. Okay, whoa, what is this? I'm assuming this is not a ticket, right? Sir, you have a route map. That is not a ticket. I am not stupid, so no. You will need to change trains at Jamaica. If I'm wrong, please let me know. If that was a ticket and I just told this dude he has to get off my train. Please let me know. Perfect, thank you. 225. Yeah, we're good. Sure I didn't miss anyone that way. Hello, sir. Good morning. 225-19 Penn Station sounds great to me. And we have one straggler at the end. Yet once again, most likely. Jeez, how long is this consist? I'm gonna check as soon as I finish. Oh no, we got another one after this. Oh, 2-9. Oh baby, sorry. You're getting off, honey. You better call work right now and let them know you're not coming in. Get your shit and get off. Oh my gosh, you too. 220, you're way late. Not valid. And that's it. And we're coming to a stop. You guys really tried it, you know? I don't play games. I guess I'm usually nice, but not today. You're gonna obey the law today. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with Todd 4. Look at the moon. The moon is mooning. Oh my gosh, you can zoom in far. Holy hell. Dude just walked straight to the end of the platform with his suitcase and turned around. Like, bro, what are you doing? Don't you have places to be? Probably on his way to the mistress's house. Let me stop. Oh, I just love creating fake scenarios in a train simulator. I'm having way too much fun. Like, this is criminal. 225 Penn Station, all good. Why is everybody bald-headed? Everyone's bald-headed today. 225 Penn Station. I don't even know which button I clicked. I hope I didn't kick him off the train. Trust me, sir, I'm not kicking you off because you're bald-headed. Please believe me. No discrimination allowed on this train. 225-19 Penn Station. I gotta look at that year. I keep forgetting to look at the year. I'm probably losing a shit ton of points right now. I wish these doors would open faster. My gosh, we're already slowing down for the next station. You guys getting dizzy yet? All right, Rosedale's next. 225-19 Penn Station. All right, we're good. I have also noticed there's like a lot of like choppiness, a lot of micro stutters on this route. I was getting it a lot at first, but I did want to wait because, you know, sometimes you have to let the whole shader caching thing do its thing for the first couple of rounds. But at this point, I think I've played like 10 services and I've gone from end to end on pretty much all the branches that we have. So I don't think it's shader caching. Are we not stopping? Oh, this is just a pretty big platform. Geez, you guys don't know how bad I want to do this on an Amtrak service. You know, especially if you're going long distances, you know, if you're going from Newark all the way down to Trenton and you have that whole ride, I want to see every single passenger lit up and you have to literally check every single person. Like, that's what I want for those long distance trips, you know, not really the commuter ones. Good morning. 225-19 Penn Station, perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, we're at Express after Jamaica all the way to Penn, so that should be a pretty fast trip. We'll probably just find a seat and enjoy the ride at that point. Next station is Laurelton. Not many more people have gotten on this service, I don't think. 225-19 Penn Station, perfect, thank you. Am I missing someone? Oh shit, I need to hurry. We are coming to a stop. 225-19 Penn Station, all good. And here we go, back where we started. All right, we're on the left side this time. Sounds like a dump truck's about to back up. Alrighty, whoa. Y'all were in the same damn thing? You guys must be business partners. Well, it would suck if one of you couldn't make it to work today because your ticket was invalid. Thankfully, that's not the case for you. Oh, both of yous. Okay, so they are together, 225. Okay, well, you both got lucky. It would have sucked if I would have had to separate you two. Oh shit, we're already slowing down. We got, wait, I missed one. You guys, we're kind of fucked. 225-19 Penn Station, perfect, thank you. We gotta run. Oh, we gotta run. Run, Boris, run. Oh, 70 yards. Can I make it in time? Oh my gosh. Go. Oh my gosh, you're all the way on the other side of the fucking train. Go. All right, we're good. 225-19 Penn Station, perfect, thank you. Is that it? Whew, almost had me there for a second. All right, I think Jamaica's next. Could be wrong that, yep, Jamaica's next. I think we have a lot of people on here. All right, 225-19 Penn Station, all good, thank you. I wanna make sure I'm not missing anyone this time. Yeah, for some of these station stops, you really do have to run through. Like, you have to run through or else you're not going to get there in time. Like, you just can't walk through like this. You guys are all in the same car, aren't you? All good, thank you, sir. 225-19 Penn Station, thank you. All good for you as well. And these are our final two. 225, Perfect. Oh shit, what the hell was that? Oh my gosh, holy micro stutters. I wouldn't even say those are micro stutters. Those are macro stutters. I keep getting them. Yeah, we have plenty of time because we're gonna be going around this this bend up here. We should be pulling in on one of these 2 tracks here, I believe. Yeah, there's our 30. I don't really know if they updated the scenery much, but I feel like it looks better. I mean, we really couldn't see this part down here, right? Or am I wrong? I do think a lot of what we had in the original, especially Zone A, definitely does look better though in this version of the route. I just realized it's raining. I don't think it was raining when we started, was it? Let's get these doors open. We shouldn't be here too long. Well, I wonder if we're gonna be following behind that one, or if that's going down the Atlantic branch. All right, so in this one, we can absolutely take our time because we are nonstop at this point all the way to New York Penn. We probably have a lot more passengers that we have to talk to though, but we should be able to take our time. All right, 225 Penn Station. Easy, simple. Shit, we'll probably get done by the time we get up to Forest Hills, honestly. Probably way before then. I've noticed that the frame rates are a little rough around this area, especially if it's, you know, like a rush hour time and there's a lot of AI traversing. 225 Penn. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. We're racing. 225 Penn. Perfect, thank you. I mean, at this point, everyone needs to have a valid ticket because if they don't have a valid ticket, I mean, we're heading to our last stop, so it's not like we can just throw them off the train now, right? So if any of you guys here are being dishonest, you're kind of getting away with it, though I do not recommend doing that in real life. Oh, we have a dishonest person. You're lucky, ma'am. You're making it to work, but we can't kick you off because the next stop is the last stop. 225. You really tried it, girl. You really tried it. And we're pretty much just about done. Shit. We'll be done by the time we get up to 80. Another one? You'll need to change trains at Penn. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone will. All good. All good. All right. That's everyone, guys. That's it. We did a great job. So from this point forward, we're just gonna sit up here with Miss Amanda. Wow, we're going pretty damn fast. Look at that. A whopping 0 miles per hour. We're just gonna enjoy the view for the rest of the way. I wonder where all the trains are. It's pretty quiet for rush hour. There we go. We have a friend, finally. And he slowly disappears. One thing that I have noticed playing though is that even when I'm going slower than I should be and I'm following all the, you know, signals and codes in the cab, I'm still getting to my stations like a minute or 2 early. So did they simulate this timetable with the AI trains obeying the signals? Because I personally have never seen AI trains follow the signals. I thought they just follow the track speeds. Has that changed with this route, or is the timetable just a little more forgiving? Because shit, I really hope that the AI trains are actually following signals now, because that's really cool if that's the case. We're just about there. Let's get our windows closed. So loud in here. Okay, that kind of confirms what I mentioned like 5 minutes ago. They're probably not following the signals because ATC would have bringing your ass down way before then. So definitely not following the signals. I'm very happy that the timetable is pretty forgiving though. You know, even if you're going slower than you should be, you still end up getting to most of your stops on time. And I do like that because there is an added pressure with, you know, having the safety systems and all always turned on. I feel like I'm just constantly micromanaging that and I'm not used to that. I'm not saying it's particularly a bad thing, but you know, with that pressure, I don't have to worry about being as late. Oh, so Amtrak is doing its thing in here, but it's probably just for the scenario. Damn. I would have loved to see Amtrak doing its thing, you know, in service mode, but beggars can't be choosers. All right, so this is it. Pretty much at this point, I think we're gonna open up the doors, let everyone out, and then that's gonna be it. All right, the service ends here. Open all platform side doors to allow passengers to disembark. We're gonna open up these doors, and honestly, I think everyone should be getting off. Or not, okay. Oh, I'm stupid. This whole time, I'm supposed to go to the other side. That's right. Okay, we have an objective, so I have to use the rear cab for this. You guys are probably gonna yell at me in the comments. You're not supposed to do that, Matt. You're supposed to stay in the rear cab. Well, I don't care. I'm doing things a little differently on my shift, okay? The non-traditional value, don't report me to corporate. Thank you. I was wondering why nobody was leaving the train. I'm like, hello, we're here. We're at New York Penn. Did y'all fall asleep? ATC's beeping and I can't do anything about it. All right, let's open up these doors. Maybe the beeping's coming from the Amtrak trains because I know we're having a major issue with the alerters still on New York Trenton. Hello, Dovetail, fix it, please. I'm tired of hearing the crazy alerters all the time. Oh, wow, so I was right. No one's getting off. Okay, suit yourself. All right, that's it, guys. Wow, that was loads of fun. That really was. Share your thoughts below on the double duty scenario, your thoughts of having basically a whole game mode for being a conductor. I can't wait to dive back into this, actually drive some of these trains, explore the route on video, but thank you so much for watching. That's it for me, and until next time, happy rail simming. Bye, guys.